Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why, when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found.
I better unmute myself. Oh, I forgot Instagram. Hang on, you guys. Stream key. Copy. Into here. And edit. I hope I can still add Instagram in here. Yes, I can. Hang on, guys. Welcome, welcome. I thought I had more time than I did. Oh, save the changes. All right, Instagram should be official. I just got to go in and let them go live. Yeah, it's like when your parents say, "Did everybody go pee?" That's literally what happened while the song was playing. I looked over at David and I said, "Oh my gosh, I don't think I can go an hour and a half without a pee, especially if I already think I might need to go pee." So here we are. We made it though. The song just barely started to play a second time. Bye, honey. Thank you. And I don't need these on anymore. I need to hear myself talk like that. Yeah, it kind of echoes when you have your headphones on. Okay, I am just going to minimize that one screen. Goodness, guys, there's so much to do here. There we go. They keep giving me this really small screen and it's too little and I'm having a hard time. I didn't put in the comments yet. I'm trying to minimize it but make it smaller, and they just make it extremely small. Here we go. Comments. Hi, Blake, you made it. Well, I was thinking about you. I was wondering, I haven't seen him. I'm hoping he's doing good. Let's get the comments online, and then I'm just going to go like this because we want everything big for our comments so we can see everybody. So the main screen where I'm talking, you'll see comments flashing on there. So that's the way for you to be able to see like the YouTube comments or Instagram comments. They should all be going on that main screen. You won't see them like down below where you're typing on Facebook, but you should be able to see everything on that screen. I wish I knew how to make this screen bigger because, guys, I'm about a 3-inch square right now. And if I try to make this bigger again, it's gonna, I don't know what's going on here. Good evening, Corey. Hi. The joys of doing stuff live, right? And Bee's in the house and Kathy's in the house. Hey, you guys, I got some good stuff planned for tonight. I was thinking we could kick off the evening with ringing a singing bowl. I got some nice big singing bowls in, and I thought, what a nice way to just get ourselves grounded. So that's what we're gonna do. Gosh, I'm gonna do this, but then I'm not gonna be able to see everything. And Dave's gone, so I can't have him play while I'm really struggling. David, if you can hear me, I would love for you to come back in studio and help me out. Janice is in the house. All right, hi Janice. Yes, I did get a request for card pull for Janice. So I will do that, and I'm sure Kathy's gonna want one. I don't know how many cards I'm gonna end up pulling, but I'll let you know when I'm about ready to do that. Oh. Kayla, our birthday girl from last week is here. Hi, Kayla. You just came back from some big travels I saw. You had an adventure on the health bus. Hey, Linda. Oh, my goodness. I think this is Linda from, Quesnel, if I'm right. Good evening, Heather. Aw, I'm glad you could join us this week. I know, for everyone, right? You can hit some and some you miss. So I just love it seeing you guys when you can make it, and I totally get it when you can't make it. Yeah. Oh, and then you had little Asher to keep him occupied on a bus. I'm sure you were getting yourself Quesnel. Yeah, that's so cool, Linda. Dave's back here, so he's going to see. I'm going to show Dave what's going on. So normally, David, can you see what's going on? Look how small my screen is. I can't see your, normally, if I do this, I won't be able to see, my controls. So normally, I just go into the square. I hit this, and it'll just go to that side. But now it squeezes right back to that size. Do you see what I say? It doesn't stick to the medium size. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to make this show be all about this glitch in the screen. Okay, you guys are going to have to help me out because I can't see very well.
If you minimize the comments, does it automatically expand?
Oh, how do I minimize the comments?
I think that's it.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh. No. Okay. We're going to ring the bell. You can tell I'm flustered. Okay, we're going to make sure. That's the best. I guess we're going to limp along, but we're still going to have lots of fun. Singing bowl is hard on my dog's ears. Is it, Bee? Okay, but you said you have your headphones on, right? Oh, I know. You should be fine, Blake. It's just me. I'm literally I can't see anything. I guess I don't need to see myself, do I? All right. So, everybody, let's get settled in. I appreciate you trying, David. This never happened before, which is the bizarre part. Okay. I'm going to light this candle for us. I always light a candle for us. Here we go. I love these candles. They're not too strong. They're just nice and calm. They're called empowerment candles. And they're based on our chakras. So I've got this one for the third eye. This is the one I felt led to light for us in the group that'll be here listening to the show. So this is the chakra of the third eye, the center of psychic power and higher intuition. Your true self will attract unlimited resources, power, and compassion. to realize your destiny. This is very nice. It's lavender, fir, and chamomile. You can barely tell they're lit. It's just very nice and light. Yeah, I really like them. Aloha Bay Company. So, and of course you know what? I'm going to put it right here beside the card of the night. Oh, thanks, Blake. I didn't put any makeup on today, and I was feeling a little like, oh my gosh, I'm lackluster for everyone. Normally, I like to put a little eyeshadow on or something. So I appreciate the love. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's get ready and do this. Let's ring the bowl and get ourselves in that right headspace. So here we go. Let's enjoy this. This is a big one. It's a Buddha. Can you see the picture inside? It's pretty neat. Let me see here. They call this the Red Buddha Bowl. And it's a mixture. This is a composite of different metals. So just close your eyes. That's beautiful, right, guys? That just calms me right down. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I think we're going to talk about the card that we pulled. So let's go into camera view here, and we're going to add oh my goodness. Everything is so tiny. I'm having a hard time picking stuff for you guys. I don't even know what to do here. You're going to have to put up with that little screen. Like it looks like I'm looking at ancient computer paper with stencils. I don't get it. Let's do this. Oh my God. Now I've gone even smaller. Huh. Let's see here if I play in this area. I've shared the camera. You're there. And it's not giving me layout. Oh my God. Don't touch anything. Nobody sneeze. Don't do anything. Oh my God. The screen is okay. Everything's okay. I don't know. We're just going to go with it. Here is our card for the week. It's called Go Dark, I think. Yeah, Go Dark. I'm going to grab the box from the background there. So this is the deck that we use, Dream Song Oracle. ANGI SULLINS is the poet, and MARTA ORLOWSKA is the illustrator. And every week I pull a card, and that determines the title of the show. So the show tonight is called Go Dark, which I think is fascinating. What is our number? 37. Just gonna go over here and move this here and double click. I know. Aw, thanks, Bernadette. Appreciate it. Love that you're here. It turned out that I had to get rid of a side screen that I've never had to get rid of before, but when I minimized that, all of a sudden it gave me my good screen again. So, like I say, no coughing, no nothing allowed. You're doing awesome. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. There's no like, let's pause and rewind and erase that part, right? We're doing it all live. So here we go. I need to post in ANGI SULLINS address. So Command C and go back into our screen, Command V. So for anybody that's interested, Angie has requested that I put her website address, contact info in our chat room every time we do a show and that we're using her deck. So there it is. It's in the comments. And again, it's always in the show notes at the end of the show on YouTube. You can go onto the YouTube channel, Happy Thoughts with Claudette, and click on details, and inside there I list everything that I mentioned, like a product, a book. You'll find links there so you can get it yourself. Huh? Oh my God, it's my cousin Monique. Hiya, cuz. What you doing? What's the weather like in Leduc? Actually, just to tell you, I'm going up for my birthday in Edmonton, so maybe we can hook up. All right, so we are going to find out, what's the number? 37. Let's click on 37. Okay, so this is, I like having the book, and then you guys can look at the beautiful artwork, and it is phenomenal. Look at this woman, her hair. There's fruit and vines and birds, and it seems to me like even like it's like got a bit of wood. I think it's her hair, but her hair is very rooted, like wood orientated, which I love. And that field below, well, you know what, guys? I almost feel like her hand is like, just her fingertips are in the starry sky, and then there's the blue sky. So she's about to go beyond this realm and into the other realm. I love this. There's a lot of meaning here. I feel like she has a lot of things that she's about ready to debut to the world. She's working on them. Things are about ready to harvest, but oftentimes we don't realize, Monique says it's cold out there. Well, here you get to watch the show, Monique. So, you know, sometimes we get so excited when we're working on something brand new in our lives, and we're just like, we want to tell people, we're just so excited about it, right? But I have recently learned, here, let me just fix that. I think that the screen went down. I've recently learned that that's not always a good idea. I don't know what it is about it, but I've read in places where they say it's almost like you're giving the magic away before the magic was meant to be, and like out in the world. Like you're not quite ready to do the thing that you're really excited to do, the project, the new shop you're opening, the new business you're going to do. And when you start talking to people about it and you're sharing your great, fantastic ideas that you're excited about, it's almost as if you lose some of the magic of it. All of a sudden, someone else is weighing in and giving you their opinion on it. And it kind of starts to take away the magical part of it, your excitement, because this is your baby. This is something brand new that you're wanting to do, and you're really, like, it makes your heart sing. And then when you have other people weighing in on it, it can actually stop you from doing something that your soul was meant to do, that you wanted to do. So I feel like with this, like the title saying go dark, I know for me, I'm an oversharer often. I get really excited and passionate about stuff, and I just think everybody's in it to win it, and everybody's looking after each other and encouraging each other. And I forget that the world doesn't really operate like that. There's a lot of people out there that are not going to be happy for you, and so it's just, I think sometimes it's really important to be quiet and hang on to your stuff. Hey Linda, welcome. Thank you, Claudette. Yeah, so let's find out what they say, what our poet says on the meaning of this card titled Go Dark. Oh my goodness, guys, this is card 37. And it is episode 37. Okay, I do have a mic drop. I have a mic drop sound. I'm going into it because this is fun. Where are my applause, heartbeat, bounce, gong? Oh my gosh. I did have a mic drop. Here, let's do the gong. That is important. Episode 37 for card 37. These are the type of synchronicities that are not just coincidences. They are divine messages from above. That's the way I look at this. So how beautiful is that? Okay, I'm going to start reading now. Your darkness is not your enemy. It can seem scary, but it's where new life grows and develops. You do too. This moment calls you to be willing to be with your own darkness. It asks you to embark your dark as your beloved ally. Cradle your uncertainty. The dark night of the soul holds secrets for you that you wouldn't be able to see in the brightest of glaring certainty. Poet Mary Oliver spoke about a box of darkness as a priceless gift in her life. When the dark surrounds us, we come to know ourselves as the light. Chaos, crisis, and suffering want to gift you a new understanding of who you really are, beyond who you always thought yourself to be. That's beautiful. That makes me be very grateful for this message. I feel like this is the message that I've been needing to hear and I've been working with. I'm definitely going through a storm of sorts, and I feel like I'm emerging new in a lot of ways. I've grown a lot through this. I just sit with it. Sit with those ugly feelings when they come up instead of numbing out with something else and getting busy doing something. I've just really been wanting to not just ignore ugly feelings and cover it up with some activity or something. I'm really wanting to be present with everything. And I feel like that's what they're saying right here is don't fear the darkness. And it's really interesting that this card came up for us today because the topics that I've written in my notes here to talk about came from a Mel Robbins podcast that I was listening to, and I really loved what they were talking about. They had a poet, his name is Mark Nepo, on the podcast show, and I happen to really like Mark Nepo. I didn't even know what he looked like, but here it was. I just clicked on Mel Robbins today while I was getting ready, and then she introduced her guest, Mark Nepo, and I thought, oh my God, that's the poet I love. He writes so deeply. Listen, I'm not a card-carrying lady like for poetry and go to live poetry readings. That's not my jam, but I do love beautiful poetry, and Mark Nepo just really hits it on the nail for me. So I happen to have a book that I keep in my therapy room because sometimes I'll just crack it open just to read and to connect, because I find when I read his words, it's almost like I'm having a conversation with God, Creator. I just feel connected and deep, and like I'm beginning to live in a meaningful, purposeful way. So I thought that would be fun. I'm just literally going to scry and open this, you guys, to whatever poem we're going to read today. So I guess that's not very mysterious if I got it over there. Okay, this is the poem. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting title already. It's called These Human Days. As the fog lifted, we sat on the couch, our dog sleeping between us, her fur with that smell of rain. Our hands met in the tuft of her neck. Later, after a very bad movie, we fell into each other for the 1,000th time. I thought how seldom we are naked, no veils or covering. Your lips were soft. They're always soft. And in that softness, It's unclear where I end and you begin. Today, I'm in the dentist chair, deep, long drilling around old nerves, 5 shots to numb along the bone. And as he drills, I loft into his eyes. He's such a good man. The dog, your lips, his kind eyes, the fog lifting, I start to tear. It's such a privilege to feel. Now I'm in the car and the rain is coaxing the grass on the side of the road. My jaw aches and what wants to be said waits under that ache. The longer this goes, the stronger and more vulnerable I am, like 2 blades of grass splitting the sidewalk. Wow, this is very deep. He's really asking us to think about and pause. Even in the dark moments, there's such a beauty in living that rawness. Like, you're privileged to be alive and having this life, this experience. Be grateful that you can go sit in the dentist chair and have work done on your teeth. Be grateful that you have a kitchen and you can sit at your table with your favorite mug and have that coffee in the morning. I really feel like Mark really tries to get people to embrace the dark. And think about it like that. I just love how he blends the really beautiful moments in life, like sharing an intimate moment with someone we're truly safe with, and then giving us something completely opposite, like a dentist chair and the drilling. But what he's trying to say is embrace all of it. Life is so precious. That's a very interesting poem. He's got many different ones in here as an odd one to read, but I do feel like it kind of ties in with what I'm talking about. He said something in the podcast that I just love. I love that you like that, Linda. I enjoyed it too. And I will put that book, I should have said that. This is Mark Nepo, The Way Under the Way. He's recently released another book, I believe, and that's what they were talking about on the show. I don't know that one. I haven't read it. But this is The Way Under the Way, The Place of True Meeting. And there's actually 3 books in here. This book of poetry, I had a great idea inspired by just listening to that podcast earlier today. Is like they have a book of Mark Nepo's on their nightstands, Mel Robbins and her husband, and they open it up for inspiration, for grounding. Like I could pop it open and read another one, but I know you don't want to listen to poetry all night. Thank you, B. But he said something in the podcast that really hit me, and I thought everyone here would probably enjoy hearing it. He says how we say, well, I'm afraid of being alone. I'm afraid of change. And what he was saying is the irony of it is you're already alone. For those, whatever your fear is, it's mighty likely it's already in your life. And you're here. You're enjoying your life. The things that we fear, are usually, if we sit with ourselves and be really truthful with ourselves, they're already truths in our lives. So that was the big aha moment, and I have to agree. And I think a lot of us really struggle with being quiet and just sitting with our feelings. And like, what are you afraid of? You know? And when we turn it around and make it the opposite of what we're afraid of, then that's a pretty scary statement that's sitting out there, right? Because in a lot of ways, it's already happening. And the idea is how to be able to have the strength to walk into that dark, I'm afraid of room and really sit with it. And by sitting with it and confronting it, it's no longer something we're afraid of, right? It's like the Tower card in the tarot deck. We're all like, oh my God, you get a Tower card in the tarot deck and you just freak right out. You're thinking, what is coming crashing down? What is going to end for me? And he's encouraging us to think about it as, I'm so excited for the new beginnings. And I really like that because I'm always trying to think about, what's the lesson in it and how do we turn this into a positive? Because if we dwell on negatives, the universe is just going to keep feeding you the negatives. So I really like how he said, and he talked about this, like, that there are certain things in our life we are meant to have those experiences. I believe our souls are here having a very unique experience, and you have very special life experiences that you've set out for yourself even before you were born into this life here on planet Earth. I believe that your soul exists on a much larger level than this body, and it has lived many lives. And so we have set ourselves Tower cards along the way, and it's whether or not we're brave enough, if we've learned enough, evolved enough that we're going to be able to pass those tests, those little exams we've given ourselves, those like, I think we can do this goals, and they're unavoidable. So when we find ourselves at these big crossroads, when things are really shaken up, it's either you deal with it there or it's going to come up later. It's not avoidable. And I always say, do you want to get hit with the semi-truck of reality, or do you want to address it now while it's still small and you need to look at it? By looking at it early and addressing it early, you'll avoid a huge tower falling experience. Yeah. I just loved that podcast this morning. It was really, really good. So while I was getting ready this morning, I was told to get moss agate. I have a little bowl of stones in where I get ready in my bathroom. I keep them on the counter, and I was really drawn to the moss agate. And isn't it interesting? Moss agate helps release fears and bring freedom into our lives. That's pretty much what we've all been talking about, is letting go our fears so we can face them head on and just achieve greatness. By looking at them, you're going to realize they're not that big, and you're going to find some raw truths in your life, and they're not always flattering, but that's the big part about being a grown-up, I think, is that we can look at those and we can own them and do better. We'll learn to do better. Just by looking at them is huge, because now we've made ourselves aware. So yeah, it's really interesting because these two are very similar. So this is moss agate. It's kind of milky. There's even, this one's a unique one. There's a little bit of a druzy you can see there. And then I brought this one as well. This is tree agate, because I sometimes worry that people get these two mixed up. But you see how white this one is? And then look at the moss agate. Very, very different. Yeah, I hope I'm doing that right for you guys. So this is the tree agate. This is the moss agate. Tree agate's really good for calming. What else did I say here? Yes, it really helps with the nerves and anxiety. So anyways, I thought that would be really good. They wanted me to tell you about moss agate. So we've got moss agate, and I'll just tuck that little tree agate beside it. And I don't want to forget anything. It was actually melting a bit today, hey? I didn't have to worry about putting salt on the sidewalk. I'm looking forward to it. It's supposed to oh my gosh, I think it was Sunday. It's going to go to like -10 here. And then it'll warm up again. And we're like supposed to be like 1 above by next Wednesday. So the next time I see you, it's going to be another balmy, nice day, which I love. I'm really happy about that. What else do we got to talk about, guys, before we start pulling cards? Let me look. I'm a little bit scattered today. Oh, yeah. So if you want to have a card pulled for you, you just need to put in the notes that you'd like a card pulled for you, and I will pull a card. Tonight, I wanted to use Soul Coaching Cards by Denise Lynn. Some of you already are familiar with this deck, but I don't know if I've used this deck to pull cards here, and I just really felt a longing to use those, so I'm going to use those tonight. Yeah, I think that is what we're going to do. I'm going to start collecting names for cards. And hey, did any of you guys go and explore? Okay, yeah, you'll get a card, Heather. The near-death channel that I mentioned last week about all the different testimonies of people that have had a near-death experience. I was just listening because he's uploaded a bunch of new ones, and man, they're so good. I just love them. Okay, Kayla, you can have a card too. Yes, you can. B wants one. How are we doing? 8:08. I better get on it, right? I'm going to put this book away. And we'll grab the deck, and I'm just going to shut this off because we don't need that now. You know, so I'm just maybe going to grab this other deck I have too, just in case. Seems like I end up grabbing a couple of decks, don't I? So I'm going to grab my Golden Tarot. And I started listening to a near-death story and fell asleep. Well, they're done so well, Corey. Like the music, like I was saying. Blake wants a deck, card read too. Let's do that. And you're just going to find them so inspirational when you do go listening to that channel. I hope you guys get a chance and go and take a peek and listen to some of the near-death experiences, because it, like I said last week, it's really inspiring. It helps take away the fear of death. You can't help but listen to those stories and believe them. Like, these are regular people giving you their experience. A card for me too. You got it, Bernadette. I will do that. Burns. Okay, so we're going to start with Janice. Are you ready, Janice? I can hear her. I know Janice has this deck, so she's probably like, Claudette, you could have picked a different deck. Sorry, girl. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that image. She got the Grace card. I wonder if you've had that one, Janice. It is so... I love the vivid blue on the card. Yeah. Well, hello, Geraldine. Absolutely. I'll get you in there. Nice to have you. So this is card number 25, Janice, the Grace card. And there's a mama with angel wings embracing her child on a full moon. I really feel like for you that this card is just giving you the encouragement. I mean, you're a mom to so many, and yet who is your mom? that's what I'm getting from this message, that you're looking for comfort. And I want to let you know that there are those from the beyond that are watching over you and are offering you comfort. And don't be shy. Like, your guardian angels and your loved ones want to give you comfort. And so you can just ask them for that. Ask them to give you a sign that they're there. Don't ever feel like you're bothering them. They want to bring you comfort as well. So I feel like for you, you're really needing some comfort, some encouragement. And so I would really love for you too to see if you can find some way to have an activity outside of the home. I really feel for you that if you could get away for an hour and be doing something as simple as going to play cards with the ladies, or maybe it's an appetizer night where you enjoy a nice hot fun coffee drink, and you have visit, and you have a little bit of a dessert even, maybe. Like who does that, right? We forget there's so many different ways for us to bring a little bit of fun into our lives. So Janice, think about that. I feel like you need, and this needs to be put into your phone on a rotation, something for you. I feel like you need this, and it's going to be really good. It could be like going out, like I said, ordering a nice drink and having a fun dessert. And you could even share your dessert with your friend. But I want you to find an activity. Ideally, it would be wonderful if you could find like a small community group where people are maybe learning how to dance, or they're going to be learning a new card game. Find that group, because that's going to be really good for you. There needs to be something outside of the home for you that is filling that emotional tank. And you will start to feel like you're not so alone, because you aren't. All right. That is Janice's card. Okay, next is Kathy. If you would like a card reading and you're joining us a bit late, you can ask and I will pull you a card. Let's see what Kathy gets. Kathy girl. Okay. They're very thick cards. Oh my gosh, these are just beautiful. Look at this one. This one is enthusiasm. This is a great card, Kathy. And I love that it's full of butterflies. For you, Kathy, I totally get it's time to embrace life. It's time to start living. New beginnings. I really want you to not feel like as well for you that you're alone. You have a lot of supporters and cheerleaders from above and people here as well, but the ones from above are really encouraging you that you have all the energy you need, all the strength you need to get started in that new life you want. So I feel like for you, they're giving you this cheerleading. There's so many possibilities out there for you. It's looking so good if only you'll embrace it and start to really, I want you to start making real sure steps forward, because what is waiting for you on the other side is amazing. You just need to get yourself there. So I want you to stay dedicated. They're asking you to just stay focused. Every day, get something done, because there's a big ending for you, and it's really good, Kathy. This is really important for you to follow through and finish it up. Me too. New beginnings. Oh, awesome. I hope I land in the... Of course you are. You're going to land in a field full of butterflies and flowers, Kathy. How much better can it get? They're encouraging you and really urging you. The King of Coins I pulled out for you as well. So not only will this be good for you, it will help you as well financially. I see something new financially for you coming up. This is kind of like a little bit of an unhealthy money thing going on right now in your life. So that'll be one of the things that gets rectified. All right, so that's for Kathy. Let's do Heather next. Okay. We've got Heather. Heather. All right. Heather, these cards are stunning. Embracing. This is your card, Heather. I feel like this emulates you in a lot of ways. You have such a gentleness around you whenever I see you. So this is for Heather. This is your card, embracing. I think that for you, there have been things that have not been allowed to flourish in your life, that things that you've been putting on hold. And that's okay, because everything has its place and its time. But I am getting the sense that you are going to be going out of the dark and into the light, in the sense that the things that you've been putting off and not being able to do, there's some dreams, there's some ambitions, things for you, Heather. And I see for you that you're holding on to them, you haven't let go of that vision, and that they are going to come to be. Right now, it's still not time, but they are coming to be. You're in the new moon phase. So right now, it's kind of like that today where it said go dark. I get that message for you as well. As it's not time yet to share what you want to do. It's not going to get received the right way, and you're going to feel very deflated, and you may not follow through on everything that needs to be followed through for your highest and greatest good. So I just want to encourage you to hold the faith. Everything has divine timing. You are meant to have some of the things and experiences that you want to have for yourself. It's still cooking right now. I don't foresee anything happening this winter, but wait for springtime. Okay. We've got Kayla next. For you, Kayla. What did she get? Truth. It's real. These cards are stunning. Look at that. They almost have like a Renaissance kind of feel to them. So you got card number 50, the card of truth. And I'm just going to cut this deck. I want to see. Wow. So, Kayla, I'm just getting the feeling, the messaging here is that there's a masculine energy in your life that isn't being truthful with you, is not sharing everything. He's not being transparent. That's the word I'm looking for. There's some things being withheld. And I feel like it's almost easier not to push and prod and try to get the real answers to things. And for you, again, this card, like I said, I think it's for all of us, this go dark card. It's like, are you, they're encouraging you and giving you the opportunity that there would be a reward if you're strong enough to look into that dark room of truths and shed some light on there. I do feel like there's like triggers to this, like childhood triggers where it feels like these are things that you just continually cycle in, and you're just struggling with, why is it always me? Let me just pull another card. I just wish my messages sometimes weren't so sad. Okay. So I know that finances is part of the secrets. And I just want you to know too that this will change. If you're strong enough to start asking the right questions and get to the bottom of things with this masculine energy in your life, you are going to end up becoming more part of a group of people that have your wellness at heart. It's talking about things are going to change for you. I think you've been struggling financially a bit, and they're talking about that you're going to be within a group of people that are going to help you have a much more comfortable life and be thriving as like contributing to society. I think that you're wanting to be more active, and these are all things waiting for you. You just need to be brave enough to start looking at a little bit closer and getting into that dark area and get the truths out. Get the truths out so you can live. Okay, that's for you. Oh, wonderful, Heather. I'm glad that was meaningful for you. Okay, so we've done Kayla. What do we have now? We've got B. It's a card for B. What are you going to get, B girl? Let's see. I haven't shuffled these very much. Okay, let's find out. For B, what card did you get? Miracles. Oh my God. This is gorgeous, B. Look at this. Your ship is sailing in. Yay. Well, this is a good message. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is card number 34. It's titled Miracles. There is something you're yearning for, something to turn out the right way for you. You've got some anxiety about something. They're here to tell you that be prepared. Things are going to turn around for you. Sure, Monique, I'll add you in. And I feel like because they've heard your prayers, B, they've heard how much you're wishing and hoping and just holding your breath for this person in your life, that for things to turn out correct and not even correct, but just for things to work out. I want you to know that they've heard your prayers. That's what I see when I see all those little cupids coming through the archway with the boat. It's going to be almost miraculous. I cannot wait to hear what that's about. I'm ready, B says. Well, yeah, who wouldn't be? Everybody's waiting for their ship to come in. But yeah, you're going to learn about something wonderful. And you're going to be, that's an answer to prayer right there. So good for you, B. Lucky girl. Or blessed. Okay. That was B's. Blake, you are next. Let's get your card for you. Do-do-do-do-do. We need like little music in between the cards as I shuffle. What are we doing for Blake today? Oh, okay, so this is Blake right here. Beginnings. Oh, it's so pretty, Blake. Look at all the balloons in the sky. And what is that feeling when you're riding a bicycle and the air is blowing your hair? You feel so free and carefree. I want to start riding bikes again too. I was actually eyeing my bike and thinking, I'm going to be able to ride a bike next year because I'm going to have time. So I'm looking forward to doing that. There's just something about bringing the youthful feelings in when you're on a bike. So we have a beautiful girl here riding her bike, her golden hair streaming behind her, but she's pedaling in the sky, Blake. This is so beautiful. What do I get for you? I feel like something new is blossoming for you. If you wanted to, that's beautiful. I think that there's been a lot of feeling like those kinds of things don't happen for me. And I want to encourage you and give you, they're saying for you, start thinking that's possible and that could happen. I want you to put yourself into a positive thought, something you would love to happen in your life, and start feeling it, Blake. Start putting that emotion into your world. Your world has gotten very accustomed to only expecting what has always been. But they're encouraging you to start thinking bigger. Think about what it is that you think is just would be amazing. And I want you to put yourself there. Feel what it feels like to be there. Envision what that looks like. What would you be doing in that? It's all about harnessing those feelings of what it would be like to be living in that amazing existence, that you're just riding a bike like you're a young kid again and life is great. What is it that you want, Blake? I want you to start thinking about it and get those feelings into your life, because that's an energy you're building and you're feeding into, and it's going to help change things around for you. All right, that is for Blake. Oh, I knew something we were supposed to do was plan for our dinner. Okay, I wrote it down in my notes here. We still have time. I'm probably going to end up talking about that next week, but I knew there was something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, so Burns is next. Let's do it, Burns. You're the next contestant. Here we go. If anyone has joined us later, you're welcome to put, oh, Trudy, girl. So nice to see you. Well, I don't see you, but I'm glad you're here. You get a card too, Trudy. It's kind of like Toonie Tarot, right? Okay, here we go. This is for Burns. Wow, Burns, I feel this for you. You look at this. This is strength. Oh my goodness. There's nothing like seeing a dragon like that. You can only imagine the power with a beast. Yes, and you're riding it. You have mastered the dragon. I think for you, they're wanting to remind you life is bigger than the small world that you've got in your brain. I want you to think bigger. I want you to dream bigger. She's looking everywhere, right? She's taking a lay of the land and looking about to see. So I think for you, this card is talking about set your sights higher. Hi, Marianne. Welcome. So Bernadette, for you, you've set your sights too small. Broaden them. You are worthy of it. You have so much strength in you. And I know that we've had conversations, and you being in your situation, I'm so impressed with you. And I just feel like you've got what it takes to make that next great big leap. You are planning something, but you're a little nervous about it, and they want you to remember who you are. And I'm going to tell you something else. You are never alone. You are never alone. Sure, Marianne, I will add you to the list here. Burns, everywhere you go, your ancestors are with you. When you walk into a room, they are walking in with you. When you are thinking and you're at home and you've got thoughts in your mind, they are sitting there with you. They are having those thoughts with you. They are encouraging you. They are planting little seeds of hope, little seeds of encouragement. Everything is for you. And I want you to really start dreaming bigger and do it. You're riding a dragon, girl. You have dragon heart. Okay, Linda, we'll add you in here too. All right, so that was Burns' card. We've got Geraldine next. Geraldine, Jamie's mama. Let's do it. Here we go, Geraldine. I'm going to read your card. You know what I would love is for everyone to find this show on YouTube. And please subscribe. Pretty soon when the store sells, this is going to be my way to make a living. So, and that's how we're going to stay connected, right, guys? So make sure that you like and subscribe. Oh my gosh, Marianne. That is so crazy that your grandmother's name is Geraldine and I'm reading a card for Geraldine. Here we go. Okay, Geraldine. Geraldine. Oh, this one popped right up. Commitment. This is interesting. And it is another very strong card. Card number 10. It's the commitment card. Wow. So I want to tell you something that I get with this card is not every commitment we've made is meant to be fulfilled. You know, life changes, circumstances change, and just because we've made a commitment to somebody or something, it may not be that it's for the greatest good of everyone at this point in time. A lot of things could have transpired since when you made that commitment. And sometimes following through with a commitment that we made just because aesthetically we're wondering what people are going to say about us if I back out at this point. I'm letting you know your team is saying there's something for you that they want to give you. It's okay to back out. It's okay to say, I've changed my mind and I'm not going to do that. And you don't even have to give a reason. You're already feeling nervous about this. It's not the same situation it was at the beginning when you said you would do it or you would be this person for this person. There is a circumstance you're in. You're wanting to pull out. And I really feel as though they're letting you know that this is yes. It's really important because for you, just like earlier where I was talking about the Tower card, it's inevitable and you won't be able to dodge it. If the Tower card comes up, it's going to happen. Do you want to deal with it now or do you want to deal with it later? There is something for you if you allow your worry about what other people are going to say or think or judge you for, you're going to pay a big price for this. It's not going to end up going well for you. It's almost like, the nicest people end last. You know that saying? That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's not going to be appreciated and it's going to end up in a shit show. You're actually going to lose a little bit. I just feel like a loss. So I'm giving you the okay, and your team upstairs are giving you the okay. Back out of this one. It's not meant for you to ride it out to the long haul. Okay, that's for you, Geraldine. I hope you found that helpful. Monique. All right, we're reading for Monique next. These cards are interesting, hey guys, and they're so beautiful to look at. All right, cousin girl. Let's see what we've got for you. Have you ever done oracle cards, Monique? I wonder. You're welcome, Geraldine. I feel like you would have. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so right away, I've got some back stuff happening. So let me see here. Focus. Oh, she's so dreamy. And look at the butterfly. So this is yours, Monique. Focus. This is awesome. So this is your first crack at Oracle. So this is an Oracle card, Monique. And these are beautiful. They're almost like an inspiration. You could pull one of these a day, and they just give you things to think about, things to ruminate in your mind about yourself. I just love them. They're inspirational. So you got the focus card, and she's got a telescope, and she's looking way out there. I feel like for you, there's like an end goal. You have a destination fixed in your mind for what you want your future to look like. And you have the butterfly, which is beautiful, and there is golden light. This is like in the sky coming above you. I think for you, this is going to be a big change, and there's a change coming. There's a butterfly involved. So I see for you that you're looking towards your future, and you have something big you'd like to make happen, something very different to you. Like it's like looking to the stars, and you're hoping. And I want you to know that it looks very promising. It does look like I see a lot of water here. So I'm just going to pull another card. So, oh, I'm getting it. Okay, so this isn't bad, Monique. It's just saying that, excuse me, I get that sometimes. So it's about, there's something yet you feel unfulfilled about, or that you're yearning for. Like there's a freedom you're looking for. And they're just acknowledging that you've been thinking a lot about this. What if I did this? What if I made this happen? I really want it. Is it too soon? I don't know. There's a lot of thinking because you're wondering, what is everybody else going to think about you making this dramatic of a change? And I want to tell you, who cares what everybody thinks? You need to live your life and enjoy it. I know you and Rob do a lot of amazing, fun stuff, but I feel like there's something even bigger that you two have been cooking up and thinking about and talking about, but haven't really shared with too many people, if any. And again, the card is go dark. I don't think this is something to talk about with other people. This is something special for you and Rob. And I think that when you're ready, you're just going to execute it and let everybody know it's already happening without having anyone else weigh in. Because I have to tell you that the people that would weigh in, they love you dearly, but they also have skin in the game. They also are going to see, well, how that's going to affect them and their interactions with you. And they won't, without wanting to be selfish, they are going to be thinking about, well, I don't like that change, and be trying to weigh in with opinions that are really going to start to take the magic out of what you and Rob want to do. So I hope that's helpful for you. I want you to focus and shoot big. Go do it. All right. Next, we got Trudy. Gosh, I hope you're doing well, Trudy. All right, we got the Christmas tree light up coming up here on Saturday. That'll be exciting. Okay, here we go. No, is it Friday we do tree light up? I'm going to look. I have it somewhere written here, but it is this week. No way. There you go, Monique. That's what it is. I can't wait to see the picture because you're so good with photographs. And I'll just know, oh my God, that's what it was. Don't tell anyone till you're ready. Okay, here we go, Trudy. Trudy, you got the strength card as well. I can't help. I don't want to be like doom and gloom, but I did see a yellow daffodil for you. And I mean, for me, that represents cancer. So I don't know if someone near to you is suffering from cancer or some kind of like very serious illness. Thank you, B. Friday's tree light up. I want you to know with the strength card that this person has the heart of a dragon and they are going to fight this illness. And I want you to take heart with that. I'm wondering, how can she be, excuse me. Okay. Sorry, Trudy, something just got caught in my throat here. I'm going to actually mute for just a sec because I have to cough. This is what happens when lots of words want to come out. So, Trudy, I think for you, because you're probably wondering, what can I do? I want to be helpful, and I want you just to keep lifting this person up. Say the right things. Do the right things for this person because they are in a battle right now. They are very optimistic about this fight with cancer or this illness. They are right now in a really healthy headspace that they're going to fight this and they are going to come out ahead. They're going to beat it. I think that there's also, she's looking far away, so this person is probably going to have to travel. So for you, I really want to say that your angels and your guides are saying how best you can help out is making sure their home base is looked after. Be that I'm going to get the mail for you every day, or is it that you hold anchor and call every afternoon or morning and just check in on this person, be another like grounding for them. And because so many times when people are suffering with something very serious, like an illness, they'll often have many moments where they're feeling alone, like abandoned. And it's not that they are, but it's such a heavy thing in their lives that they can't help but sometimes go into those dark and deep places. And I feel like this is where you can shine. You can give them a phone call. You can send them that nice little note card with a cute little sticker, like reminding them how special they are and that they've got this. They're going to beat this, because that is part of what they need. They need to feel like they're still part of the community, is what I get. Because they're very, very focused on what's happening with them. And that's not normal for them to be. But we need to make it okay for this person. So I want you to find out ways that you can help on the home base. Okay? Maybe you have a favorite recipe you like to cook for them, or have a delivery set up. So once a week, there's takeout showing up at their house. Something that shows her she is not alone through this. There you go. This is someone in your life that is suffering from an illness. Yeah. If I were to stretch it, if this friend of yours has left people behind, then the home base there needs some love and attention, and maybe that's what it is. But I do feel like someone that you know, a younger person, and they're fighting a really serious illness. All right, I'm going to leave that with you, Trudy. You know better than me what this will be about, and you're going to figure it out. And I can't wait to hear what it is. All right, Next is Marianne. Marianne. Okay. This is the mermaid, Marianne. Okay. Marianne, you've got a lot going on in your head. I get like a real heaviness here. Like there's a lot of, you're cooking up a lot of stuff. So here we go. We've got the Radiance card. Look at that. That's the Phoenix rising. There's a whole new beginning to you. I feel like you're hatching, you're recreating something, and you have so much energy going towards this new project. You feel on fire, like you are rebirthing into a brand new person. I feel like you've gone through some trials it's talking about, and that you're rising up like the phoenix and you're glowing. You have testament for others now because of what you've experienced. And let's just see what else I get. I do get the feeling like just beware of other people that may want to come along for the ride. I feel like right now you're soaring and you're doing really well. And that energy can be really charismatic and attractive to other people. And I'm just getting the feeling like you may be... So I don't want you to dim your light one bit, Marianne. You have a beautiful energy. But I also want you to just kind of be aware that sometimes we don't always have to have a friend or a partner alongside us in order to make our dreams come true. There's someone in your peripheral, in the shadows watching, and they could bring quite a bit to the table as far as like benefits of some sort. It's a male, but I don't think that they're just warning you that you don't see everything that's involved with this person and the motives, and it will deter from the message that you're trying to get out there for everybody. So just be mindful to stick with yourself as far as your what you're doing and all the things you're hatching. You don't need other people. You're perfectly capable of doing it yourself. And right now they really want you to, like, again, the card for tonight was like, go dark. I want you to go dark. Other people don't need to know what you're doing until you're ready. Oh, okay, Trudy. I'm so glad you figured it out. I knew you would. Now you know she needs a little bit of extra love. She's a super strong girl, but find a way to make things just a little bit sweeter for her, so she can continue keeping, the strength to fight. Yeah, look at Marianne. I'm pulling out of my other deck. You have everything you need for this next level that you're involved in of your metamorphosis, your new identity. You are in full fire blazing. You've got like so much going on here. You're almost worried that you're not going to be able to do it all because you have so many great ideas just firing away inside of you. I just get notebook, paper, start writing these things down. If you're washing the dishes and you've got sudsy hands, drop it, write it. Even if your hands are wet, write it down. You've got a lot of stuff coming your way right now. And you're meant to do this part on your own, in the sense that you're going to be doing this project on your own. Okay, that's for you. I hope you found that useful, Marianne. All right, what are we doing? 8:51. We're doing pretty good, guys. Okay, last card of the night. Please tell me if I've forgotten or missed. Oh, there you go. Okay. Wow, maybe a mentorship with a woman. Oh, I don't know what to tell you, Marianne. Listen to your gut. I could be wrong on the sex. Like, I just know that a card came up that is just saying someone who says, look what all of this that I bring to the table, and it's not going to be good for you. So, yay! Okay. This is for Linda. And if I've missed anyone, please tell me in the comments here. Don't forget me, because I'll feel so bad if I've forgotten you. All right. The last card I've got now is for Linda. Oh. How many times have I gotten the strength card? This is insane. Look at you. Linda, you got it too. What are the odds, right? Look at this deck. And I'm shuffling and I'm shuffling and I'm talking to you guys. And here we go. Oh, you're welcome, Marianne. It's always a first time. There. Linda, you got the strength card. So oddly, it was inverted. So I do feel like the message is that you're feeling like something is out of your control right now that is frustrating you. And it's kind of turned your world a little upside down, and you're not sure, you're trying to find your ground again. Like you're trying to like find your firm footing. So let me see what else I can get from this. There's something that's kind of displaced you. And it's even affected you emotionally, but not only emotionally, it's also affected, I want to say like, like it can't, like something about money. There was something money-wise, and it's really set you back. And it's kind of like now you're trying to regroup and find your footing in this. So something has happened with your finances where it kind of came out of left field, and it's left you feeling like you have a little less than what you had before, and you're just questioning like what does that look like going forward? And they're saying that you're feeling really out of sorts because of it. You're feeling a bit like, well, you're just feeling like I can't take another hit. Like I don't want to take another disappointment in my life. I've had enough of those, and you're feeling a little bit like the world is going against you right now. I guess for you, just to hang in there, and when we say hang in there, I think that prayer would be very, very useful. Talk like I don't know what there, but I really get the sense for you that prayer is important right now, and we are like today's theme is like going dark, having the strength to go into those dark places and sit with it, look at it, and come out triumphant. I feel like for you, there's like, it's a triggering kind of an event, and it may not even have been that bad or big of a thing, but it was just like really, again, something negative, and it just kind of thrown you a little bit harder than it normally would. So I want you to really think about occupying yourself with things that bring you happiness. Start focusing on the things that bring you a little delight, like the cat purring, or having maybe some special creamer in your coffee that you normally wouldn't indulge in. I'm giving you an okay right now to do those extra little indulgent things and really pray and talk out loud. They hear you. They're with you. Pray to the angels, pray to your ancestors, anyone that you want to find comfort from, because they're ready and willing to listen to you. And I think that you're going to get through this. It's just one of those things, you got to go through it. You can't go above it. You can't go below it. Sometimes we just got to go through it. So I'm with you, Linda. I got my own dark rooms that I'm working through, and I'm really of the mind that we need to sit with it and we need to work through it and see what comes out of it. Why is that? Why did that trigger us? Why did that bother us? Like way more than it should have. And we're going to discover that there's something else actually bothering us more that we hadn't been looking at. So there we go. Whoa, I just got swirled. So Linda, I kind of felt bad that this is your reading, but I want you to know you're not alone. You're not alone. And I just got the swirling. So the swirling tells me that you do have some people that love you very much across the veil, and they are really encouraging you to go into prayer mode. Find that it gives you such great comfort, right? You're going to get a lot of comfort from that. Yes, you're welcome. Okay, I don't see anyone saying that they didn't get a card, so let me see what I get. Oh my gosh, I got Marianne's card. Radiance. But mine was upside down. So I do feel that. I feel like I'm going to be retreating into the darkness. My Rise of the Phoenix phase is kind of done right now. I'm actually cleaning up the feast table and cleaning up the party so I can go home for a little while. Speaking of going home, Bee popped in today, which was really nice to see her. You're welcome, Marianne. And she said, oh, I heard something. I think that I heard a rumor that you might be going home with the show. And it is true. I thought I had actually mentioned it last show, but I guess not. I eventually, and when I say eventually, like I'm thinking like maybe March. I have to keep pushing the date further, which is very frustrating for me. But I know everything is in its right timing. But I'm really trying to get this shop listed because I need to go home. My cards keep saying restoration. I'm getting to that point where I really need to go home and rest up so that I can find new inspiration. And I know there's something big cooking for me for my future, but before that, it requires me to go home and spend some time there. So I'll be taking this studio setup and bringing it home. I think it's going to go in my library, and I'm already planning, and David and I are talking about the view. So I think behind me, it might be the patio doors, which goes out to our backyard, because I thought it would be fun for people to see the weather through our windows. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to find out. It's going to be amazing, whatever it is, or wherever I end up. All right, what are we doing? It's 9 o'clock. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I have some things. Where did I... We're not doing that. Let me grab over here. Everyone's probably saying, and I know Janice will be saying, Claudette, what about the code for the week? And I did get it ready. So let's do this. Where is it? Oh, I didn't go far enough. Show. Here we go. This is the special shopping code for this week. So for the next 7 days until next Wednesday, if you come into the store and you say Christmas tree 19, that's it. You need to say Christmas tree 19. I'm going to give you a handwritten card reading in an envelope for you. I've started doing that. And I thought, let's go back to that this week. I think some of you really like that and enjoy coming by and getting a fun treat from me. So if anyone's showing up tomorrow morning right when I open up, no, I've only got one reading ready to go. But I will get on them as soon as I can when I get in and start pumping them out and having them ready for you. By the afternoon, there should be enough envelopes there for the few of you that do come in right at the beginning. So the shopping code is Christmas Tree 19. And that will give you a handwritten single card reading that you get at the counter when you come see me. We're going to be participating in the Christmas tree light up. And I'm just going to my home page here. So B said that was on Friday. So that's awesome. And we're going to be open late. Along with it, I know the fresh market is going to be open across the street. They're preparing. Tomorrow they're there on their regular day, and then on Friday they're going to be open and they're going to make it all Christmassy. I'm probably going to have some like a coffee, Timmy's coffee set up there, and I was planning on some cookies. And I'm going to do a special deal where if you spend so much money, you're getting gift cards. I'll have that all sorted out for the Christmas tree light up. And I'll probably keep it going right through like for Saturday as well. So for those that didn't make it in on Friday's tree light up, know that you can come in on Saturday. The sales will still apply and those special deals. So what else do I want to say? I'm going to talk about next week where we're going to meet for those that want to join us for our monthly dinner. So I'm going to talk about that next week. Oh, yes. I wanted to bring this up for everyone. I'm just going to go into my page here. Okay, I'm going to share the screen with you guys because I feel like this is really important. Isn't this something? Okay, share screen. Share screen. Facebook. Share. There you go. So now you can see what I'm seeing. And I wanted to let everybody know that this wonderful, beautiful young lady, this young mama, she is asking for some help. I'm going to click on it. It's McKenna. Let me click on it here to get it. Yeah. So McKenna over here, she's been having some really serious health problems. So it says here, as many of you know, McKenna has had brain surgery in August to remove a tumor. It turned out to be a sick, rearranged sarcoma, and McKenna has since underwent another brain surgery and over 40 days of IV therapy due to post-operative infection. She is now pursuing further treatment to keep the tumor from growing back. Sarcomas are rare, and McKenna and her family may need to travel far from home for treatments to meet with specialists. She's been treated in Edmonton, Alberta so far, which is already 6 hours from home and is costly with accommodations, food, and fuel. McKenna has kept a positive attitude and she continues to follow her heart on this difficult journey, and we just want to help her along her way. If you would like to help ease the financial burden that this diagnosis has brought on McKenna and her family, you can donate by e-transfer to kennaseabs@hotmail.com. So it's KENNASEABS@hotmail.com. And then she even says you can even drop a $10 bill in the box with a handwritten note. And if you know McKenna, you know she loves anything sentimental, and she loves her friends and family. She keeps all her cards and notes from anyone near and far, and she loves positive words and affirmations. So even if you wanted to drop a letter or a photo anything she loves in her mailbox. She said that's all the donation she needs. But of course, we want to help her in any way we can. So I just wanted to bring up, I forget, it was like Mountain Jewelry or something. She was at one of our expos, Mountain Girl Jewelry, or she made bracelets. She's been a longtime customer of ours at the store here. Of course, I haven't seen her so much now that she's not doing well and she's had babies. But I'm just going to remove this. I'm going to have the link posted on my YouTube channel for anyone that's interested and want to help out this young family. She's such a beautiful lady and she has a beautiful heart. So if you're in a position where you can help, I would love to see McKenna get some of that love. All right, so we did that. Don't forget my dear Claudette letters. I haven't gotten any in a little bit. So here we go, dear Claudette letters. If for anyone who doesn't know about them, all you need to do is send me an email. Where is my email? You can literally mail it to me. My mailing address is there, 10304 10th Street, Dawson Creek, BC, V1G 3T6. It totally could be anonymous. You can send me a letter telling me about something you'd like me to talk about, something that's bothering you in your life or something you're struggling with. I would love to get that letter, and then we'll talk about it on air. Won't that be fun? It's kind of like a Dear Ann Landers, which I used to love when I was a kid. I'm just looking to see where my email is. There's this one here, happythoughtstherapy@gmail.com. That's another place that you could send your dear Claudette letters. We love getting them. So, oh my goodness. Let's quickly go over to media and have some fun here because we've got the full birthday song. And it's so, we just love this music. Special birthday announcements go out to Heather Kohler. And she is a big part of our community here in Dawson Creek. So if you know Heather, be sure to wish her a happy birthday. It was today, but I'm sure tomorrow counts. Make sure you send a happy birthday wish on Facebook or go and see her in person. Carla Weeze, my old schoolmate buddy, her birthday's on the 22nd. And we have Dorinda. Dorinda was my Energizer bunny, my store manager for years here at Happy on Main. And we love her dearly. It's Dorinda's birthday coming up on the 24th. So make sure if you know Dorinda to go and make her day special. That's all I've got here. I'm kind of slacking off more on birthdays unless something really stands out to me because I know we do like to hear the song. So it won't be every week, but when there's somebody's birthday and I think it's important, we're going to announce it. So there we go. I'm going to shut this music off and go back into comments. Yeah, it is a difficult time. Okay, I think we did everything. We have not gone over our zodiac signs, but we've ran out of time, guys. I had them sitting here just to go over and make sure we've got all our good days and my son James' birthday is on. Oh, happy birthday, James. Your mom is a good listener and she's such a wonderful supporter of mine. So I want to support you and say happy birthday. I have met you. It was a while ago, but I do remember meeting you. So happy birthday. I hope it's an amazing day. And I think we better cut it. I think we better say the show is over. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I've loved having you all here. And don't forget, every Wednesday, starting at 7:30, we do this. Next week, I'm going to pull cards again. We'll talk about stuff. Oh, I knew I wasn't going to forget something. Hang on, guys. We got to share the screen one more time. One more time. Okay, I got to go to this. Stop screen. Share screen. And I'm going to go to Facebook. We're going to go back to here because I want to show you something else. And I'm going into my messages because it was sent to me through message. Here we go. And I'm going to click on this so you can see it. I just love what Rhonda called it. What the elf? I happened to run in because I saw that they were advertising a really cool deal on gift cards, and I have a special friend that likes to go there once in a while. So I thought, what a great opportunity. I'm going to get a Christmas gift from there. So this is our local theater, and there's a special, and it's called What the Elf. It's for companies throwing Christmas parties. It's semi-private so that you're sharing the space with other companies. But it's really cool because they're going to have Santa there as well. So you under 2 years old, it's $10. 3 to 12 is $18. 13 to 17 is $20. And 18 and up, it's $25 per person. So for a company that has a smaller budget but wants to do something special, why not give them a call and you can book a portion of the theater for your crew? I think that's so super cool. It looks like you're going to be watching Elf, which is a great show for all ages. And when you pay that fee, you're going to get photos with Santa, I believe, popcorn, drinks, and a goodie bar bag for 12 and under. So yeah. Call for more information at 250-782-1175, and I know Rhonda would be happy to help you with that. So there we go. I'm so happy I remembered to do that because I told her I would. And we're going to go here, and we're going to stop the screen. I'm going to love you and leave you, as Blake says. Thanks for everyone for watching and listening. I love spending time with you. We'll see you next week. Go in here. Bye-bye.
Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found.